Control your mind to become invincible. Okay, that's what we're gonna be talking about today. You guys, thank you for tuning in to my next podcast, and I'm gonna be reading a little piece off of my new Quamanel book that's coming out really soon. That's gonna be talking about like my own journey and my mind and a lot of my philosophies and stuff like that. But specifically in this video, I wanted to talk about how we really have three stages to the mind instead of the two that people normally, I would say, identify with, which is the conscious and the subconscious mind. And I'm going to also go into a little bit of how you can use your mind to control your body and use your body to control your mind. And kind of, I would say, the distinction between them two and when you should do either or, okay? So first, I want to talk about mind over matter or mind over your body. Okay, so when would that be the most optimal? Whenever you're trying to achieve something that's physically, I would say, hard or physically tiring, you can use your mind to actually push your body miles past what you thought was possible due to your old assumption of yourself physically. Okay. Now, when would be a time that you would use your body against your mind, okay? So a time like that would be, I'm gonna give one of the best examples out there, especially for my guys out there. Let's say you wanted to go talk to a girl, right? And like she's really cute, and then you get all these weird feelings and things inside your head, like, oh, I'm scared. No. You're not scared, okay? That's your mind, all right? So that would be a time too where you have to use your conscious or your body to actually fight the mind and actually go do what you want to do, okay? That's the two differences there. Now, the reason why I say that you have three, let's just say three parts to the mind instead of the normal two that people normally talk about is because I like to put the conscience in its own category. Now, there's a reason for that, and it's actually in my Quamanel Code book, to where I talk about how the conscience is actually a non-physical entity that's not actually, yeah, you guys are gonna like that when you read it inside the book. It's some very deep information, but you have your conscious awareness, okay? You know how I'm talking right now, like I'm consciously aware. I can like see, I know that I'm awake. You have your conscious awareness, all right? And then you have a voice inside your head, which people call as the conscience. And then you also have your subconscious mind that controls like your blood flow, that gives you like different thoughts and stuff like that. And now the reason why I like to break them into three different parts, because while I was meditating, I came to the realization that I can talk, right? Meaning be conscious, talk. I can also have my conscience inside of my head talking, saying something completely different than what I'm saying out of my mouth. And then I can still be pulling random thoughts from out of what people will call as the vortex. But I go more into that inside of my book too. I'm leaving a lot of the juicy stuff for my book, y'all. But I'm just giving y'all a little taste of what's gonna be in there, okay? But yes, and I actually want you guys to try it right now if you actually can. Try to say pizza, but inside your head, say hot dog at the same time, okay? And I'm actually training you on how to use your mind while we're doing this. It's super powerful. But while you're saying hot dog inside your mind, I also want you to think of an ice cream shop, okay? So you gotta say pizza out your mouth, and inside your head say hot dog, and I want you to imagine an ice cream shop, okay? And then you guys will kind of see what I mean about the three different parts of the mind that you can use. You can break them back down into two or even one, just calling it the brain. But me specifically, I like to really break it down to the core, because it's not all the same thing. There really is different parts of the mind, and once you're able to decipher that, you would actually become more powerful when you're working with your mind, because it's kind of like this, okay? You have a basket of apples, right? and then you have a spoiled one on top. And instead of throwing away the whole basket of apples, you just take out the spoiled ones, and specifically being able to decipher exactly which parts of the mind is controlling each different thing and stuff like that. I hope I didn't go too far off on this one. But yeah, that's super important though, y'all.